thought my ear had already closed. I was literally wearing earrings earlier today and I went to put these ones in. These pretty roses for the video, and I thought that this one had closed, but false alarm, it's fine. Hello, my name is Blue. It's been a week, so I thought for this video I would just talk about some of my favorite things. Very chill, laid back, and maybe, oh god, I didn't bother putting the backs of these earrings on because I was like, I'm not doing anything. It'll be fine, I'm just sitting here. Clearly, that was not the right move. I'm just gonna take these out actually. We'll try that again. Hello, my name is Blue. This week has been a week, so I figured for this video I would just do something more chill, laid back, relaxed, and talk about some of my favorite things, tell you a bit about me. Okay, so I am somebody who likes to have physical copies of things. I like to have a tangible connection with the things that I enjoy in this world. So I have in front of me, you cannot see it, just a bunch of things, and I'm just gonna share them with you. My favorite album, or one of my favorite albums, is Kurutta Taiyou by Bucktick. I don't know if I said that correctly. This is an 8cm CD, and I don't have it in here. I have it in my CD player. But I love these. I have several of them from Bucktick. And my other favorite album in terms of like K-pop, because I'm a huge K-pop fan, is this. Like literally just like the album itself is this signed Omega X album. I love Omega X. I saw them in Atlanta in November 2023, I think. 2024? 2023. November 2023, I saw them in Atlanta. I believe, I could be wrong, but I think this is the album, possibly, that Jaehyun kicks in their almost dance practice video, the promotional album that they have like sitting in the very front. I'll play it. But I got this off of eBay and it was listed as a promotional item and it's kind of scuffed up a little bit, which I don't know if that's from shipping or from whoever owned it, or if it's because Jaehyun kicked it. But I'm Delulu, so I like to believe that this is the album that came into contact with Jaehyun's foot. And we're just gonna breeze right on past that sentence to my favorite show, which is, this is the script book for it. It's To My Star. I don't know Korean very well, but I love these. I love this script book. I keep telling myself that one day I'm gonna sit down and rewatch To My Star season 2. This is the script book for season 2, not the first season. That I will follow along and like improve my Korean by reading what they're saying as they're saying it, and then with like the actions and everything. I would really like to do that someday, but I always say I'm going to do it and then I never do. I drew a tattoo based off of To My Star. I'm trying to find the page in here. It's the last page of the script book. I drew a tattoo based on like these shapes. It kind of came out like very much not looking at all inspired by this. If you go to my AO3, the majority of what I write is To My Star fic. They hold a very special place in my heart. And one of my favorite songs is actually a song from the first season, Thru My Nights by Soyeon. I love that song. I think I'm responsible for like half of those plays on Spotify. Speaking of fanfiction, one of my favorite fics, I was rereading some fan fiction last night until 3 a.m., which is ill-advised. I'm a big fan of the Megaverse. I feel like that's probably obvious. This fic from Bad and Crazy, like the most rare pair in a rare fandom, and its own Megaverse, and it lives in my brain rent-free, and I constantly go back and reread it. It's been like a year and a half since I read it, and I'm still thinking about it. Since I mentioned a Megaverse, I'm going to segue very smoothly into my favorite webtoon right now, which is Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. And if you understand anything about a Megaverse, you understand what that is. You understand what MPreg is. I'm not going to explain these things to you. I think you should find out on the internet and be scarred, potentially. Like, it's a rite of passage. But if you already know what those are, then there is canon MPreg in this. I've heard and I know the character, and they've hinted at it, so I'm very excited to get to that, and so I bought it. Okay, so now time for my favorite books. It's hard to narrow it down to one, and this will potentially sound childish, but one of my favorite books is The Wizard of Oz. It's just always had a grip on me, I don't know, and I really loved the movie as a kid. Judy Garland, just to specify. But my mother said that I was very terrified of The Wizard of Oz, but I would continuously watch it anyways. And then another favorite book of mine is Kitchen by Banana Yoshimoto. And I think part of the reason I love this book is because I got it secondhand. Most of the books I have I got secondhand, except for like when I was younger and would buy things like this. So I got Kitchen secondhand, and inside of the cover was this note that somebody had written in 1993 to Marion, Christmas 93. That is so, like, something about that really speaks to me. And the book itself is also really good, very poignant, very sad, and very Banana Yoshimoto. And then one of my other favorite books is a poetry collection, Time as a Mother by Vuong. And as you can see, I have dog-eared many of these pages. This changed me as a person, I think. I cried probably like 4 times reading it. And me crying is like, water is wet, but crying that much over something, like, that's how you know I'm in deep. Like, I cry all the time rewatching To My Star. And another show that I actually completely forgot about. Hold on a minute. Weak Hero Class. This is the soundtrack. This show, I can't get into like past the first episode without crying, because I know what happens and it devastates me every single time. And I will be watching it when it comes out on Netflix on March 25th, and I will be watching the 2nd season when that comes out. But this show absolutely devastated me, and I recommend it to everybody. Fun story, when I was a barista, I probably shouldn't admit to this, but I did get my coworkers / friends to watch this with me, because I spent like an entire shift between orders and like talking to customers, crying over a TikTok edit of 2 of these characters. Them interested, and so we started watching the show at work together, and we did get in trouble, but I very fondly remember their reactions to this show.
Can I get a waffle? Can I please get a waffle?
And letting them walk in not knowing, because that is the proper way to experience the show. So if you have not seen Weak Hero Class, then forget everything I just said. You don't know what happened. Go watch it. It's really good. Oh, I've circled back around to shows, so I may as well talk about my favorite movie, not Peninsula, Train to Busan. Train to Busan. I love this movie. It's like a comfort movie, but it's very sad, and I do cry. Like when she, with her little baby hands, or when she holds on to it, when they're running and her little hand. Oh. Okay, Fallout 3 is my favorite video game. This is my Xbox One disc, and you can see where I put this sticker on it when I was a child, because I was playing this game as a child, and I'm still playing it at 21 years old. I'm such a wimp. I can't do like an evil or even like a neutral playthrough of the game. I have to do good every single time. I killed Greta recently on my most recent like playthrough, and I was so sad about it, but I like locked myself into it, and I would have had to reload the save that I did not want to reload and have to redo all of that because I'm like chronically horrible at saving. I killed Greta so I could get Sharon. But anyways, I just assume that everybody's gonna know what I'm talking about. I have a wall with like paintings and pictures and stuff that I really like. But one of my favorite pieces that I have is this church. It was created by Julia Jones at Studio by the Tracks. I was very compelled by her art of churches, especially this on this page, never knowing what the words are beneath it. Down to the last tangible object that I have. This is a perfume, and this is what the devil does by 1692. That's what the devil does. You liars, repent. It's expensive for me. It was kind of hard to justify buying this, but I wear it a lot. I really love it. Like, I wish that my natural scent was this. So if you ever want to know what I smell like, it's this. Let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing my K-pop album collection, because it's not, okay, it is kind of large. I do have a lot of albums, so if you're interested. And at the moment, I'm currently very obsessed with Plave. Bambi is my bias. I like that the motion capture elements allow me to be more delusional than I already am. Now, what's life without a little delulu? Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like some of the things that I like, or at least know of them, and it's not like I'm, you know, completely talking about something that nobody has any idea about. And let me know in the comments if you are interested in that K-pop album tour video thing, or let me know what your favorite X thing is, your favorite movie, or let me know if you hate any of these things. We're all entitled to our own opinions.